Hello, this is Pastor John. Well, can you believe it? Over a year ago, I started communicating with you through my weekly letters and videos. Many of you have mentioned that you enjoy this weekly update, and frankly, it's an efficient way to keep you informed about our ever-changing circumstances. But now that we see the light at the end of the tunnel, it's time to offer you something fresh and new. Next Thursday, you'll receive a newsletter for the month of April, along with an abbreviated email note from me. In this monthly newsletter, we'll be highlighting worship, upcoming events, mission, ministry, and school information, and so much more. Every week thereafter, you'll receive an email from me with the upcoming sermon description and other timely information. So watch for it next week. All right, in other news, it's been exciting to see that so many of you have decided to take the Red Letter Challenge. Beginning April 11, we will come together to study the words of Jesus each day, offering us practical challenges and new ways to grow spiritually. As a reminder, books are free and available for adults, youth, and children grades kindergarten through 5th grade, and they are located at the church or in bins under the main entrance portico outside the sanctuary. Also, while the books are free, any kind of donation to help offset the cost of the books is greatly appreciated. Regardless, following Jesus is the greatest opportunity we will ever have, so I really look forward to having you join us. Okay, well, this Sunday, March 28th, is the last day you can order Easter lilies to help adorn the sanctuary or the CAC for Easter. If you are worshiping on site, you can fill out an envelope and drop it in one of the locked boxes in the lobbies of the worship areas. Lilies are $9 each, and checks can be made payable to the Royal Redeemer Altar Guild. And of course, feel free to pick up your Easter lilies after the last service on that Easter Sunday around 12:15 p.m. Well, this weekend in our series, Were You There?, I'll be looking at the story behind the crowd. Unfortunately, many people in the crowd back then misunderstood the nature of Jesus' role as they gathered on that first Palm Sunday. It's likely that many of those cheering for Jesus were also expecting him to come as a conquering king and get rid of their hated Roman oppressors. Thankfully, instead of following the agenda of the people of his day, Jesus followed God's agenda, God's plan, which of course is always the best. Jesus would be triumphant, but not in the way some in the crowd believed. Through his suffering and crucifixion, he gained victory for us over sin, death, and the devil. As Christians today, we too will be blessed as we follow not the plans of this world, but God's good plan for our life. And just so you know, this Sunday we will also celebrate 14 new members who are joining Royal Redeemer. So please take a moment to read their bios and view their pictures on our website, and give thanks to God for each and every one of them as we welcome them into our church family. Switching gears here, I truly wish there was no capacity constraints for our services, especially for Easter, but we set limits based on guidelines set forth by the state of Ohio and the CDC. With that said, we continue to work hard to provide a safe environment for our entire church family. So what does that mean? It means that if you did not sign up to attend a worship service, please take advantage of our live streaming capabilities and don't just show up. We don't want to displace those who have already registered and create uncomfortable conditions for anyone else on site, so thank you for your understanding. I know it's been a couple of weeks now since I mentioned it, but there are so many benefits to digging deeper into Realm. Once you register for an event like worship, you can view it on your personal event schedule. If you're logged in to your profile, click Events, then My Events, then Events I've registered for. Under Events, you can also see the other church-wide activities being offered. Give it a try. It's a lot of fun. Well, let me close with a truth worth holding. In John 12, verse 13, it says, "They took palm branches and went out to meet him, shouting, 'Hosanna! Blessed is he who comes in the name of the Lord. Blessed is the King of Israel.'" You know, palms back then were a sign of joy and victory, and for those in the crowd carried branches of it in their hands. Today, we rejoice that Jesus entered Jerusalem not as a conquering king, but as our suffering servant, freely offering up his life on a cross for our salvation. All right, well, that's it for now. Please continue to check your email, Facebook, and our website for updates. And may God watch over you and your loved ones and keep you all in his protection and in good health. Have a great day in the Lord. Bye-bye.